Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing today?
We're starting a new book of the Bible.
We are starting Nehemiah chapter 1.
Yeah, we just got done with Ezra, so
I know.
on to Nehemiah.
Right? I'm so excited.
Which is also kind of Ezra.
Yeah. Well, actually, I read that they're either all part of the same book with the same author, or this is a different thing that was borrowing from Ezra.
Okay.
But then they're like, Nehemiah wrote it, but maybe Ezra, but Nehemiah.
But we'll never know because thousands of years ago.
And the chronicler.
Yeah.
Because they're all part of the same long book, but
right.
Broken up.
Right.
Yeah.
I do want to start off our new book with an announcement of support from someone. We have a new, not patron exactly, but they did donate quite a bit, actually. They gave us $50.
Shut up. What?
Yeah. Amanda H.
thank
reached out
you.
to us via email and was looking for an alternate way to donate. And we did it through Venmo. So, and we're just kind of like flabbergasted and blown away. And apparently they listen to us all the time on the way home from their nursing job, which they're one of the good nurses. So
not one of the dumb ones.
They're a good nurse.
And the majority of the nurses are good.
That's right. That's
and
right.
We're always glad for those because there are a few that are real stinkeroos.
Yeah. So we just wanted to do a shout out, whether or not it was Patreon or not. We normally just do Patreon, but they needed the workaround. So we got a workaround. Here's the workaround. And thank you so, so much, Amanda. You
are just so appreciated, and your messages have been lovely, and I have loved interacting with you.
Yeah.
So anybody else want to reach out or support us in some way, and whether through Patreon or elsewise, just let us know.
Yeah, if there's some sort of hindrance, just email us. We're always here. We generally always respond, although I realized today that Amanda had written us back in May, and I don't think I have a draft of a response that I was going to do.
Oh, shit.
But I don't think I ever actually responded to her. So if that's the case, I'm sorry for that initial ghosting, Amanda.
Oh, my gosh.
It was not intentional. We did actually have a response ready to go. We just never sent it, apparently.
Oh, that's
Sometimes we suck.
Yeah, well...
Sometimes I suck.
Here's the thing. You should always assume that we're stupid before you assume that we're assholes or intentionally mean.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We're almost always just stupid.
Yeah, we love talking to our fans. Like that's like a perk of the job.
Exactly.
So
thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you so much. And so that is our intro.
That's an intro.
And now we're going to be starting
Nehemiah chapter 1.
Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Oh, I almost said husband, but we already did that part.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, so hi.
Hi, is everything okay there?
I forgot for a second what we were doing, but we're starting Nehemiah chapter 1.
We literally just finished the intro like 30 seconds ago.
I know, but then I ate blueberries and they were so good that I got distracted and I forgot what was happening.
It's the blueberries' fault.
Well,
I mean, if you got nothing else to blame the blueberries.
No, they're fresh and I just rinsed them and they're like cold and
they're
so good. Okay,
right,
sorry.
yeah. Nehemiah.
Sorry. Yes, Nehemiah. Okay. So Nehemiah picks up right where Ezra left off.
Okay.
And do you remember where Ezra left off? Like,
I didn't check this time because normally I only check when we're inside of a book.
Right.
So
well,
I didn't really go back and look.
Basically, Ezra was crying like a big old fucking crybaby because there was mingling going on.
Yeah, the commingling.
The commingling. And so he told those people, you better get right. And so the majority of the wives converted. A few of the husbands were like, nah, fuck this shit, and left with their wives. And then there were a few that the wives were like, nah, fuck this shit, and they would not convert. And the husband was like, God damn it, then get.
Right.
And so they left.
Yeah.
And so then everybody was happy and wonderful, and things were built, and they did lots of burning of things. And yeah.
It always makes me happy to burn things.
I love burning things.
It's good stuff.
You are, like, you love...
I am a little bit of a pyro.
You love...
Just saying.
Starting fires in the backyard in the fire pit.
I really do.
Like, that's one of your favorite things.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, be careful, you're going to burn yourself. And you're like, I was in Scouts. I learned how to build a fire. I will never burn my... Ow! Oh, got a little close there. Did ya? Did ya?
I am really good at building fires.
You build them right good.
Yeah.
We're going to live through this apocalypse. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to start this shit. The words of Nehemiah, son of Hakaliah. Hakaliah. Okay? So, in the month of Kislev, in the 20th year, and I don't remember which month that is.
I don't either.
Okay?
Sorry.
I didn't memorize
we
them
suck.
all. I just remember the one in spring.
It's one of those months, yeah.
Yeah. So, Kislev, in the 20th year, while Nehemiah...
20th year of what?
The 20th year, you know.
Oh, okay.
In the month of Kislev, in the 20th year.
Okay.
Whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, Nehemiah, first person.
Yeah.
Okay. While I was in the citadel of Susa, Hanani, one of my brothers, came from Judah with some other men, and I questioned them about the Jewish remnant that had survived the exile. Oh, and also about Jerusalem. And they said to me, those who survived the exile and are back in the province are in great fucking trouble and disgrace.
Yeah, because they commingled.
Just wait. Just wait. The wall of Jerusalem is broken down and its gates have been burned with a motherfucking fire.
Not a fire.
A fire.
It wasn't me, I promise.
When Nehemiah, heard these things, Nehemiah, sat down and wept. Just like... very sad. Just like fucking Ezra. We are the biggest crybabies. For some days, I mourned and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven.
Man, this is very dramatic.
So dramatic. I feel like I'm watching a telenovela.
Telenovela?
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So it's blueberries.
No,
blueberries.
This time it was just all me. Stupidity. Yep. So then Nehemiah, said, ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Quote, Lord, the God of heaven.
Yep, that guy.
The great and awesome God, you know? That one? Who keeps his covenant of love with those who love him.
Does he, though?
And keep his commandments.
Yeah.
That one? Let your ear be attentive and your eyes open to hear the prayer that your servant, and here's pointing to himself, hello, is praying before you day and night for your servants, the people of Israel. Okay. Hello, I'm telling you, God, you need to fucking listen to me.
Right.
Do you hear me?
I don't know. He doesn't...
Do you hear me?
Am I God?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. No. Fuck off.
I, Nehemiah, confess the sins we Israelites, including myself and my father's family, have committed against you.
He confessed them, huh? Because God didn't know them already.
Hey, God. I had a nocturnal emission.
Yeah.
God.
So did my neighbor. He's confessing for everybody. So, you know.
Yeah. Hey, we have acted very wickedly towards you, and we have not obeyed the commands, decrees, and laws you gave your servant Moses.
Yeah.
That homeboy was, he was pretty good or whatever.
I mean, technically, he didn't even live up to God's standards.
Nobody did. We're all sinners in the eyes of God. Right. In which case, fuck that God.
Right.
What's the purpose?
If Moses can't even get there,
Yeah. Fuck it. Remember, okay, so Nehemiah, I'm still talking to you, God, okay? Remember the instruction you gave your servant Moses? Remember that? Saying, if you're unfaithful, I will scatter you among the nations. But if you return to me and obey my commands, then even if your exiled people are at the farthest horizon, I will gather them from there and bring them to the place I have chosen as a dwelling for my name. Remember that? Remember, God, when you said that?
They said it like a million times. So.
Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Okay, so I'm still speaking.
I'm still God?
You're still God,
Sweet.
and I am still Nehemiah speaking. Okay,
yeah.
They are your servants and your people whom you redeemed by your great strength and your mighty hand. Lord, let your ear be attentive to the prayer of this servant, your servant right here that I'm pointing to. I'm pointing to myself.
Listen.
And to the prayer of your servants, all those other people who delight in revering your name. Okay?
I like it when people revere my name.
No, you don't. Keep my name out your goddamn mouth. Give your servant, who is me, okay? Mm-hmm. Give your servant, me, success today by granting him being me, favor in the presence of this man.
This man?
Quote,
what man?
End quote, I was cupbearer to the king, the end.
I was what?
I was cupbearer to the king.
Cupbearer.
I bared a cup.
You bore a cup.
I bore cups. The end.
So he wants favor to bear a cup really well?
I bore children.
Like, I don't understand what he was asking favor.
But what I just said was funny.
It was. I'm sorry.
Did you bear children or cups?
I didn't. I mean...
You bore cups.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bore children. You bore cups. Who's the badder motherfucker over here? Me.
Technically, you said I was God, so...
Right. And if you were God, you did not bear children. You bore cups. So I am a better motherfucker.
No,
stronger.
Technically my servant bore cups.
Well, yeah. You bore neither, you lazy piece of shit. This God is fired. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening except he's saying, God, hey God. Like when you have a toddler and you're trying to do something and they keep bothering you and you're like, oh, I'm trying to read this book or oh, I'm trying to pay this bill. Like, stop. Mm-hmm. And they're like, Mom. And you're like, what? And they're like, oh, I just wanted to ask you if I could play with this. Okay, not a toddler, more like a 5 or 6 year old.
Right.
And they're like, and you're like, Jesus Christ, can you just stop calling my name 100 times? Like, I will be with you in a minute. I'm not God, okay?
Right, but I am.
Right. And so he's going, God, member. Hey, member when? Yeah. Hey, did you remember that one time at band camp?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't. I don't know why. I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Okay.
It's like if somebody goes, wait, hold on. And you have to do the last bit. Bum, bum.
Right. Right.
Or if somebody goes, Sweet Caroline, you have to finish it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right? There's just, there's some call and response things.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So that happened.
So anyway, that was... First chapter of Nehemiah.
First, second, third, fourth, all the Nehemiahs. It was Nehemiah chapter 1.
Yeah, Nehemiah chapter 1. And tomorrow we will be back with
Nehemiah chapter 2. I almost said second Nehemiah.
All right, we'll see you guys then.
Yep, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.